Hi, this is Allison Rose, and today we're going to talk about self-assessment in the math classroom. First and foremost, what is self-assessment? Essentially, self-assessment gives students a structured way to analyze their success and their understanding of concepts. In this first example, we have a math journal scale. It rates a student and has a student rate themselves on a scale from 0 all the way to 4. The rubric gives them really specific ways for a student to know if they have met that mark or not. This is really great because students are able to find that verbiage that's in the rubric to see, okay, does this actually apply to me or not? Self-assessment is great specifically in the math classroom for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, teachers must have clear expectations about what they think the student should learn. Sometimes we as teachers, we get things together and we figure out something really great for students to do, but then we occasionally fall behind in, okay, well, this is what I want my students to actually know and be able to explain for themselves. So in order for a student to be able to effectively assess themselves, teachers must have clear expectations about how the student will know if they've successfully learned the material. Also, students are forced to engage back with their work. After they've completed their assignment, when they go back and self-assess, they read through the rubric, but then they also have the opportunity to revise things if they realize that they've made a mistake somewhere or they've forgotten to do something. Self-assessment is great because it can help start a conversation between a student and a teacher. Students can take their self-assessment to a conference with a teacher and they can discuss what the student thinks they know versus what they actually know. Finally, it helps students to recognize their strengths and their weaknesses in the math classroom. A lot of times we focus just on the weaknesses, but self-assessment is a good opportunity to teach students what their strengths are as well. Self-assessment can be really easy to incorporate every day into the classroom. On the left-hand side, you'll see an image of 4 folders where when students do exit tickets or different assignments, they can stick it in one of those folders to show the teacher, okay, I think I've got this material or I'm really struggling with this. On the right-hand side, you'll see 4 different ways that students and teachers can have common language when it comes to understanding material. Next, you'll see a rubric. This could be a rubric that the teacher would use when they would have graded material, and this could also be for the students themselves. They can go through and assess themselves on the rubric, highlight different things that they think they have or things that maybe they're missing, and then the teacher can go back through and assess using the same rubric that the student used so that they can see where they had things in common and where they were different. So there you have it. There's self-assessment in the math classroom. Hope you enjoyed it.